I trade people here with my Draguintys deck. I'm gonna show you how I did the how-to video like the one before, like the Karakuri deck. This one's my Draguintys build. So I have 3 ducks, 3 legionnaire, 3 phalanx, 3 acolyths, 1 arm leviathan, 1 effect veiler, 1 morphine jar, 3 ravine, 3 terraforming, 2 MST, 2 Carter Constants, 2 pot, Trunade, Dark Hole, Reborn, Future Fusion, 2 Solemn Warning, a Deep Prison, Mirror Force, Solemn, 7 Tools, Torrential, Death Shoot, and Call. Alright, so some weird choices on the deck are Call, Future Fusion, this guy, this guy. I'm gonna go over the standard combos of the deck real quick, for those of you who don't know. So, first thing is Draguintys ducks. When you summon ducks, you're going to have a phalanx in your graveyard for that effect. So equip phalanx, you're going to special summon phalanx. You're going to synchro summon for... where's it at? This guy. Vadriana. You're going to re-equip them with phalanx. You're going to make a level 8, whether it be Scrap Dragon, Thought Ruler Archfiend, or Stardust Dragon. Thought Ruler Archfiend is really good again in this format, because a lot of cards that are going to counter synchros, like Compulsory Evacuation Device, which is going to get popular, I assume. Deep Prison, just cards like that in general. Also, Scrap Dragon is always a big power card. Occasionally, like maybe 1 out of every 8 games, you're going to make this guy. You're really not going to make him ever, but he's there in case. Another combo with Vadriana is when you special summon Vadriana, instead of grabbing Phalanx again, you grab an Acolyth. You equip Acolyth to it and use Vadriana's effect to send a card it's equipped to the graveyard, making its attack doubled. So now you can destroy a card in the field and it's 38 attacker. So that's a pretty cool combo. That's almost half their life points. A lot of people forget, but Draguintys Ducks does gain the attack of the guy that's equipped to it as well. Or gain the... it's every face-up Draguintys card. So I can have Draguintys Ducks in the field equipped with any card. Maybe a 19 attacker. So he's a beatdown guy. Okay, reasons for my tech choices. Future Fusion. Usually if you draw Future Fusion, 2 things happen. 1, you send all your dragons to the graveyard, including this guy, and your tuners. So that means every Draguintys Winged Beast monster you draw is a live card now. Like your ducks and your legionnaires become really live. But that you have to draw the field card. Secondly, they have to deal with all your legionnaires and your ducks, all while dealing with 5-head dragon. So say they don't deal with the ducks and you can start this dragon off in the field, then like turn later you get 5-head on the field. So they have to deal with both. And they can't handle a hit from him. Because a hit from him means like they can only have Solemn Warning 1 time left and they can't handle any of your other guys. Because the usual algorithm for the deck is summon ducks, make Stardust Dragon. Turn 2, summon ducks, make Vadriana, equip with Acolyth, pop. So that's 38 and 25 right there. That's 63, I think. Yeah. So like next turn you can do it again. That's the algorithm of the deck. But now this throws another pace in. So it's like, okay, I have all these plays possible, including a Trident Dragon play, which I'm gonna get to next. But now also I have 5-head dragon for them to have to worry about. That's the reason why I run 2 Pot of Avarice. So say you draw like the field card or stuff and you get your cycle going through, and then you draw Future Fusion. So instead of just pitching this, you can go Pot of Avarice, then activate Future Fusion. So that's why it's a good combo. So Arma Leviathan. He is not too great to summon, but some cool combos that people might not know of is Acolyth. Acolyth's effect is when you summon him, you can special summon a Draguintys monster in your hand, then equip this guy to it. So you can summon Acolyth and then equip it to a Leviathan. And Leviathan can just be a big guy to run over Stardust Dragon if it needed, or a Monarch or something. Also, the combo to bring out Trident Dragon, this guy. This is not going to be your first answer to win, but it's like an option to win. Say your opponent has an empty field, and you know they don't have an effect veiler in their hand, you make Trident Dragon by bringing out Leviathan and equipping with Phalanx. Then with Phalanx you just synchro summon with these two to make Trident Draguon. They use attack 3 times after popping 2 cards. Reason why I play Call the Haunted. Call the Haunted is if you bring back this guy, his effect activates when he's normal summon or special summon period, so he'll come out and he'll equip the guy. So you can pop Call the Haunted to bring out Trident Dragon or whatever, but he's still just huge and he runs over a lot of cards. Like the beaters in the deck do a lot more than you think they would because you have Thought Ruler Stardust to protect them. Even so, if they like use all their answers to deal with these, they won't have answers to deal with this, the main guy. I know I'm neglecting him in this explanation, but he's still really good. The only time you use his effect for the Atlas effect is really when they have like a Scrap Dragon, Colossal Fighter is very important. Usually Thunder King, like they don't really set anything else besides those cards. It doesn't deal with Stardust too well. That's why the Ducks combo with Vadriana and Atlas is a lot, like I use that a lot more than the Legionnaire deck combo. Legion is just here to, in case. Like this goes off a lot more for me because it's better anyway. That's a lot of the tech choices, and my last card I'm going to talk about is Morphing Jar. Like, I'm a big fan of Morphing Jar. If you ever seen any of my deck lists, I like Morphing Jar in a lot, almost everything. The reason I play Morphing Jar is the deck does get dead hands, believe it or not, with all the field cards going through. But you could draw hands all with like, I draw Atlas and I draw just random stuff. Morphing Jar speeds through the deck, and also when you sit on a Stardust Dragon and whatever, like the more you flip through, it's not giving your opponent more options, it's giving you more options as well. Because your deck does play Trap Dust Shoot, that's why I play this as well. And I play Effect Veiler, I play Pot of Avarice, so you have more answers than your opponent. Your deck doesn't get exhausted because it recycles through. Like some decks do get exhausted because they don't have a cycle. It's just like a linear thing. Once you're done, you're done. This deck has the ability to cycle through, and the longer the game lasts, the more likely you'll win. That's essentially it. Well, that's my Draguintys deck. I hope you like it. I hope you explain a lot of the combos you might not know. Show you some cool tech choices. Anything, just let me know.